So before the GDPI prep, if I had to introduce myself, I would say something on the lines of that I'm a full-time derivatives trader now. I'm working for this organization, and these are the kind of returns that I'm generated. So that was a very ad hoc kind of description which I had for myself. But after joining Erudite, after having personal sessions with Kaushik sir, I think, and after a lot of introspection, which obviously Kaushik sir stresses a lot upon, I've kind of elevated myself in my B School's introduction, in the sense that now I'm comparing myself to industry stalwarts, in the sense that I'm saying, okay, this is the work that I've done. I am a full-time derivatives trader, but I am planning to go into a wealth management field where I'll be comparing myself to industry stalwarts and will be standing alongside them. So in a way, the difference is in elevating yourself, and this is a way in which Erudite has helped. So after my CAT, I had a fair idea that I would be scoring well in my CAT exam. So the next step was obviously to prepare for the GDPI, and I was searching, online testimonials or places like Quora, and also researching from my friends as to where to prepare for my GDPI. And Erudite was the first option which came through all of these. Like I would say, even from friends, some of the people had already converted calls after they had done their GDPI preparation from Erudite, and I saw a lot of good reviews on Quora, which kind of sold it for me, and then I decided to join Erudite. 10th of December would be the time during which I would have enrolled in Erudite's GDPI classes. So I had enrolled in the director's batch, which Kaushik sir takes personally, and I always wanted to go in that batch only because I had got reviews from some of my friends that I would get a sort of personal touch in his classes. So that decision was kind of made before only. So our CAT results came out on the 21st of December, by which I already had like 3 or 4 sessions with Kaushik sir. He would call us every day in and around, I think, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. every day. So we in the starting of our classes, we started with our SOP preparation. That is what Kaushik sir focused a lot upon, because he said that once our SOPs are prepared, so SOPs are generally 750 to 1000 words, right? So once our SOPs are prepared, we will eventually get answers to our PI questions as well. We could formulate our PI introductions as well, and we would get pointers on our own self, if I have to put it in that way. So the first 3 or 4 classes where I think I could say that it would be clueless for everyone, because nobody could actually understand Kaushik sir's mindset, in the sense that what is he actually trying to do. But he would make us come inside the classes, and he would make us introspect for 2 to 3 hours, after which we would get, I think, around 2 or 3 sentences for a SOP. I remember I had curated like 14 or 15 SOPs, which I had scrapped over a period of 20 to 25 days after coming to my final SOP. So that was a preparation in itself, but once you are in that process, you kind of lose your mind, because you think that you are not making any headway, but after say 15 or 20 days, it all comes together. So in that way, I think Kaushik sir's guidance has helped me a lot. Once I reflect upon it, it's been what, I think 4 months right now, but if I introspect and look upon it right now, I can see the stark differences in which the way I have prepared, and I would have prepared had I not taken the classes from Erudite. So that is regarding the SOP, and after that, sir had already told us that the most important thing in a GDPI process is your introduction, which you give once you go inside the interview room. So Kaushik sir had only one advice for us: don't undersell yourself. You might feel that you are not enough, or you have not done enough in your life, but in actuality, once you introspect deep down, you will know that no, you are a product of your experiences, there is a reason why you are standing among the 1500 or top 2000 students out of the odd 250,000 who have appeared in the CAT process. And there is no way by which you shouldn't be selected in the top B schools who only take about 300 to 400 students. So just to instill that belief in the students, I think that goes a long way rather than just giving pointers of how to prepare for a GD or PI. And I think that goes a long way. And then obviously there were instrumented feedbacks and personal touches to each and every student. I know my preparation for GDPI would be very different from someone like a Pratham or a Paranjay who were there in my batch, in a 10 or 15 people batch, but it was very personally curated. So I think that was also a major difference. Regarding the instrumented feedbacks, I could call Kaushik sir up or message him anytime regarding that. I need a class. I have these doubts in mind. I think I'm not getting headwinds, and he would be there to help me. So I think that also went a long way. And yes, I think regarding AWT and regarding my AWT and GD preparations, they were very generic in nature. I prepared just like any other student. The sole reason why is because GD. My main focus was on PI prep because PI holds the most number of marks in a GDPI process, and I think that is where Erudite has helped me a lot. Okay, so if I have to break down my GDPI process, it can be broken down into 4 parameters. The first one would be preparation of SOP. The second one would be your personal introduction, which you would speak in your personal interviews. Thirdly, it would be the preparation for the written aptitude tests, which are usually conducted before your PI processes. And fourthly, my preparation regarding the group discussions. So Kaushik sir was taking the whole charge for the GDPI process in the sense that he was preparing me fully for the PI part, as in my preparation for the SOP, as well as the preparation for the personal introduction, the 30-second pitch, which once you go into the interview room, the interviewer basically asks you to say something which is not there in your form. So that was a kind of preparation which I had to go through. So there was a lot of introspection in that area because you usually have to look into yourself and have to kind of introspect regarding the work or the studies that you have done before, and then kind of prepare a pitch for yourself. So guidance in that direction is very important. I did not have any such preparation for the AWT since I am good at if I have to say writing English. So did not prepare much for the AWT. And did not prepare much for the group discussions as well because I'm fairly good at it, but I did have 3 or 4 good sessions with faculty members at Erudite where they had given me very good pointers as to how to behave in the interview regarding my body language. So I think body language was an issue for me, not the say content in the GD, but in that aspect I think I had so I've given about 11 or 12 interviews till now, including every one of the calls from Blackie, the CAP calls, Symbiosis Pune, IMT Ghaziabad, IIM Shillong, and I am sure I don't even remember the rest of the interviews which I have given. But if I have to talk about my interview experiences, they were very diverse to say the least. So in my Ahmedabad interview, there were no question on ACADS. There were no questions on ACADS only. So they were only worried about the fact that what was I thinking about my life in general, what was I thinking 10 years down the line, and my whole interview was driven in that aspect, and I think I kind of sold it in the sense that Kaushik sir had already always told me that I have to elevate myself into the interview, and what worked for me in my Ahmedabad interview was the fact that I said that I want to create a company in which the AUM of that company should be more than 1 lakh crore rupees. And my panelists had told me something on the lines of, okay, what is the probability of you succeeding in it? And I had said something on the lines of that there is a 1% probability that I succeed in it, but I'm willing to go forward with it. So that was a very diverse experience, but that is not the only experience. I remember my Calcutta experience was a mix of everything. They asked me questions from my eco, which was my undergraduation subject. They asked me questions on derivatives, since I am a full-time derivatives trader, and they kind of deep dived into that. And then they were interested in my family background as well, as to which place do I come from, how my upbringing is, what my culture is like. So interview experiences are very diverse. And then if we could come to my Lucknow interview, it was fully based on my college acads and my school acads. So there is no one set for an interview. It all depends from college to college. What is your interviewer's background like? So if your interviewer is from an economics background, there is a very much high chance that he might ask you question from economics, even if you don't belong to that category. So yeah, all in all, I had a very diverse experience across all my interviews, if I have to put it in any way. My discussions were solely with Kaushik sir only, and if I had to put it in an experience manner, I would say that I had a lovely experience overall. Even so, after converting Ahmedabad and Calcutta, I think it is a testimony to the fact that I had a wonderful time at